George Kirby takes a baseball to the face after 95 pitches and ends up being pulled out of the game. Unsure of how he is at the moment, but we will know more later as the Mariners fall 5-1 to the Baltimore Orioles. Winning pitcher Sagano, loss goes to Kirby. Mariners had 1 run on 7 hits, with Rowdy Tellez having a home run. And the Orioles had 5 runs on 13 hits. George Kirby had a whip that was really high today, as he gave up 8 hits and walked 1, so 9 base runners in 5 innings. Struck out 3, gave up 2 runs, both of them earned. Bizzardo gave up an earned run. Kowar came in and had a strikeout, and then Snyder came in, 4 hits, 2 runs, both of them earned. Wasn't great at all. We walked 2, they walked 1. Mariners struck out 8 times, we struck them out 4 times. Not a lot of offense going on. J.P. Crawford had 3 hits. Miles Masterboni came in to pinch hit for Ben Williamson, which was pretty good, and then J.P. came up. And then, unfortunately, Polanco and Julio went down. Cal went 0 for 4 with a strikeout today, something that you kind of expect. Randy Arozarena went 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. Rowdy Tellez 1 for 4 with a home run. He was the entirety of the Mariners' offense. Leody Taveras had one of the walks, and the other walk was from nobody. I'm sorry, we issued 2 walks and walked once. It was just a game where you didn't expect that. You really didn't expect it. Ramon Arias scored the sac fly after the Orioles loaded the bases. To score, Gunnar Henderson moved to third, and Adley Rutschman scored. Rowdy Tellez tied it up. His 9th homer of the year to right. Then Ryan O'Hearn singled to score Adley Rutschman. Moved Henderson to third. Kowser homered on a fly ball to left center field to make it 3-1 Seattle. Then Heston Kjerstad doubled to score 1, and then Jackson Holliday singled, and that scored Jordan Adams, and that was all the scoring today. It wasn't great. Oh, we had some pitch timer violations. Did it say that? George Kirby had a pitch timer violation. Kirby faced 23 batters in 5 innings. Sagano faced 25 in 7. 8 base runners for the Mariners today. Not great at all. Announced attendance at 21,089. 2 minutes, 34 seconds time of game per MLB.com. Not great. Just not a great game. It was one of those games where you were... Cole Young, he struck out once, but he had a ground ball to the first baseman that should have been a hit, but unfortunately they made a great defensive play. And it would have been an epic hit for Cole Young. He's batting about 100 right now through his time in the major leagues, but he is playing Gold Glove level defense, I will say that. He turned a couple of double plays, he stopped a couple of scores, made a few things work a lot better, which was absolutely wonderful. I absolutely loved seeing Cole Young play, and I'm super excited to see what happens with Cole Young in the future, because there's going to be a lot of development and growth, and as he sees Major League pitching more, he's going to learn more, and a lot more things are going to do well for him. Julio, unfortunately, he struck out twice in 1 at bat. He got lucky, had a strike called a ball, and then he struck out on the very next pitch, which wasn't great. It was really unfortunate that happened. And then Randy Arozarena is in the top 750 all-time of strikeouts right now, and he struck out, how many times today? Was it twice or 3 times? Twice. He strikes out a lot. And part of our thinking the last 2 off seasons and at last season's trade deadline was lower the strikeouts. I'm starting to see why the Tampa Bay Rays were willing to part with Randy Arozarena, because, yeah, he's got some really good stuff, but he's also got some bad stuff where it's just like, come on, man. Is that really what you're doing? Could you please not? Could you not strike out? Could you actually have some effort on defense? And unfortunately, a lot of the time, that's not working. I have a lot going on right now. That's why I'm moving around so much. But yeah, it was a mess. It was a disaster of a game. And the Orioles are one of the worst teams in Major League Baseball right now, standing at going into this game 22-36, and the Mariners stood at 32-26 with, so the Mariners go to 32-27, Orioles go to 23-36. Mariners stand at 2nd in the AL West now. JP with his 3 hits, he's flirting with 300. He's at 281 right now with a 786 OPS. Cal's OPS went down to .999. Cal was named co-player of the week for having 6 home runs in 6 games last week. So yeah, good stuff happened, but unfortunately, not the best game I've ever
And
seen.
again, thank you for tuning into the videos. Don't forget that you can also see me on Patreon at Sammy5436, where it's $1 a month. I also am seeable on Instagram at Sammy5436. TikTok at Sammy5436. I'm on Blue Sky at Sammy5436, though I don't use that often. I believe I'm on Tumblr at Sammy5436, but I haven't used that in at least a year. And you can find me at my business email, the trapezoidtalks5436 at gmail.com. Any information you need to send to those business emails will be looked at. I generally look at my business email on Wednesdays and Sundays, so just do be advised that I do not always have the ability to respond immediately, but if you do send a email to my business email, and as long as it's not offensive, I will respond if it's something I'm interested in with something positive, and if it's something I'm not interested in, I will thank you for your email and go ahead and say that there may be a future opportunity for us to collaborate if that's something you're interested in.